In 1994, two chess legends met at the famous Linnaeus tournament. Garry Kasparov, the world champion, and Vasily Ivanchuk, another amazing chess player who is famous for his fantasy, and up to me he is one of the most creative player in the world. This game is full of deep ideas, powerful moves and pure class. Kasparov shows why he was number one, and Ivanchuk fights back with everything he has. A true masterpiece from two chess legends. Let's enjoy. My name is Petr Koutný and I hope that you are going to enjoy this game. So, let's start. Garry Kasparov is playing with white pieces and Vasily Ivanchuk with black pieces, and believe me, both players are my most favorite chess players. So, okay, let's go through theory, because theory sometimes is boring, sometimes exciting, and sometimes too long. But believe me that still this position is in theory book, and that's good because after a few more moves we are in a really exciting chess position. Sometimes theory will tell you that it's okay to take on e6, double edge position. Sometimes theory will tell you not bad to take on c4, then on f6 and check on a4. You know, it's a really complicated and dangerous variation, but let's pick Garry Kasparov and Vasily Ivanchuk, because Garry played bishop g2, and these moves sounds to me like the most solid move in this crazy position. So Vasily played bishop h6 and exchange on f6. Okay, finally short castle and long castle, and that's a really exciting position. You know, fire on the board, everywhere is a tactic, and it's a big question now who is attacker and who is defender. So Garry Kasparov played knight b5, and now it's a question what is Vasily Ivanchuk counter attack, and he took on back on d5. Maybe moves like a6 are not too bad. Say now take on d5, and maybe this position is unclear. I hope that it's not unclear only to me, but you know, I still don't understand who is playing for advantage and who is worse. Interesting position. I think that a6 was a stronger move. It's a mistake to take on d5 by a bishop, because here is queen a4, and I believe that now it's clear that black is worst. And it's interesting here even to sacrifice exchange, because this is still unclear, and you know, double edge position. So at the end, let's speak about this position that is hard for both players and is exciting for chess followers, chess people, chess players. So knight a7 happened and knight b5 anyway, bishop g7. Another options are here. Maybe to take pawn on b2, but queen a4, I believe that here white is faster in his attack, because still black has to be more danger, and who cares about pawn on b2? So maybe a d4 seems to me like danger, but here queen a4, and still I am worried about black's king. So maybe bishop f4, but you know, too many options, too many moves, and it's hard to pick up the best one. Vasily played bishop g7, a4 and queen a6. Yes, finally here blacks got first threats, and this is a danger. So h4 and bishop f6. Another threat is maybe to take on h4, queen h4 and queen h2. So finally even a white's king is under attack, and we are enjoying position. What do you think Garry Kasparov is going to play? How he is going to defend his position? He is not going to defend, he is going to attack, and played queen e1, maybe somehow to defending this pawn, but of course going for queen a5 and maybe queen c7, queen a5. If nothing, draw. But I believe that Gary is hoping for more. So Vasily Ivanchuk accepts the challenge and sacrifice a bishop. And okay, maybe it's working to take a bishop. And here queen e5 and queen c7. Maybe still this is unclear. If Black's got full compensation for missing piece, say rook h6, rook g8, queen a5, a7, c5. Oh my god, this is a terrible difficult position, you know, just to count all variations, to see everything, to understand what's going on, and to see who is the winner and who is the loser. At the end, this could be draw. But, oh my god, nearly impossible to find all these moves and to play all these moves. So, yes, we know what's going on. Maybe in the best lines this is a draw, but no one is interested to see best lines. We love to see mistakes, blunders, and attacks and counter-attacks. And I'm happy that Gary played queen a5. It's interesting that queen e5 is a mistake, because knight c7 and say knight d5 is here bishop f6, and that sounds like nearly checkmate on h2. You know, Black's threats are now more danger. So okay, now let's speak these players. And bishop h4, queen a5, that was a strong. Bishop e7, queen c7, one check, second check, another check, and here rook e1. Garry Kasparov refused to play for draw, and now is up to Vasily Ivanchuk how to go on. Because check on h2, it's only one check, and what else? So Vasily Ivanchuk played bishop d6 and queen b6. That's a threat, of course. Checkmate in one. Bishop b8 and a5. Okay, now I believe more in White's attack. I believe that White's pieces are too close to Black's king, and here, of course, doesn't work this queen exchange, because it's a check from this rook, and Black has to lose a piece after only one move, bishop a7. So Black played rook d7 and Garry Kasparov played rook e8. So nice and strong. How is possible that this move is working? Of course, the first easy variation is rook e8, queen h6. That's a easy tactic. So what's happened? Check and check on g2. Okay. Absolutely crazy position, and you know, everything is possible. So just check here from this bishop, and something here, somewhere here, I believe that Vasily Ivanchuk something overlooked, because Garry Kasparov surprised him and he came for queen sacrifice. So he sacrificed back a queen and took this rook on h8. Check. And what do you think about this position? Yes, maybe these pass pawns are strong, but I don't believe that they are strong enough. So rook b5, a6, the threat is of course a7, and now rook f8. Okay, if this pawn is falling down, then White's got two dangerous pass pawns, and if these pass pawns are fast enough, White is winning. So rook b2 happened, check, a7, that's a threat, and c3, game over after rook f8. It's a question what's going on in case bishop a7 is a check, and here it's nearly game over. So say check, take, and this endgame is lost for Black. A wonderful game of two chess legends. I hope that you enjoyed this game and you saw really crazy and madness chess game. And that's maybe all for now. I enjoyed time with you. I enjoyed this game. I enjoyed every your likes and follows, and I hope that you enjoyed too. So finger crossed. Let's see each other next time in our another, say, exciting YouTube chess video. Take care, play chess, and see you soon. Bye bye.